Hello, I'm Kathy Davis. Welcome to the ProvoCraft Corner. Today we will be discussing the Cricut expression. Joining us is Heather Lancaster. Welcome, Heather.
Thank you so much. Are you as excited as I am to explore Cricut expression?
I'm absolutely thrilled, and I know you are too. So why don't we dive right in? The Cricut expression is really the next generation in the Cricut family.
It really is. This is truly the ultimate cutting tool for your classroom and your workshop use.
And it doesn't require a computer, much like the Cricut original did not require a computer.
Yeah, everything in the unit is self-contained, and you can start cutting right out of the box.
So on our original Cricut, we used a cutting mat that was 6 by 12 and housed a paper as big as 6 by 12.
That's right. And this mat is exclusive to the original Cricut machine.
But on our new Cricut expression,
now we can go up to a 12 by 12 format, which will be all of your decorator papers and your printed papers. So everybody's very used to that. But check this out, even better, is the 12 by 24.
Now, is that a mat or is that a mat?
It's so incredible, isn't it? Imagine the possibilities for cutting on this size of a mat. If you look at some of the samples we have here, this little guy is probably something that you would have been able to cut on your smaller mats with the original Cricut, and you could use it on cards or scrapbook pages, and we all love it, and it's a great size. But look at this. Oh, Cricut expression, you can cut huge elements. Imagine this on your child's wall in their bedroom. Isn't that darling? And even bigger. Keep going. This shadow shape is still not the largest size that you can cut. You can go even bigger than this.
But can you imagine? I mean, almost 2 feet.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Incredible.
It really makes it perfect for school projects, for home decor, everything and anything.
Oh, my goodness. You know, can you imagine a child's room?
Oh, it would look so good. And for your school projects and bulletin boards or your community projects, you could fill up bulletin boards really nicely and have that beautiful large format visual display.
So, you know, I think that with the Cricut expression, there are phenomenal functions and features that make this even a production type of a machine.
It does. And the features that are here really enable you to produce at the fastest, easiest ways that you can.
That's true. So why don't we talk about the quantity feature?
The quantity feature allows you to cut exactly how many pieces you want. So if you're doing 110 Christmas cards this year, you can choose 110, choose your icon, and cut exactly that number of pieces.
Isn't that great? That's actually my favorite feature key, because I no longer have to put the image in as many times as I want to cut it.
Yeah, it makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
It does.
Another really great feature, and I will get that display over here again,
is
the autofill. And what autofill does is, if you know you're going to need dozens and dozens of a piece, what you do is you put your paper in, the machine knows what size of paper you're cutting on, you choose your size and your icon, and it will fill the page with it.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, it figures it out
for you. And it figures it for you. You don't have to try to decide where to put them.
Exactly. So you just have unlimited quantities and quality control, and it just, again, makes it really easy to do. Another really, really fun feature is the multi-cut. And multi-cut cuts over one spot multiple times from 1 to 4 times. And what that's going to let you do is cut things like chipboard.
I just think this is fantastic, because this is new.
Well, and chipboard is so hot in everything. It's great for home decor and scrapbooking and card making. Now you can cut your own chipboard shapes in any size.
Oh, so I can get them bigger.
Oh, and even bigger than that.
And even bigger. Yeah. I can even do fun sizes, can't I?
It's nice to work with that extra weight on your project, isn't it?
It is.
So let's see, what are some of the other ones? Oh, the portrait feature is really nice too. Before we had a lot of images that, because of their orientation on the mat, you could only go so large. Right. Now the portrait feature allows you to turn your shape and cut it even bigger, regardless of how it's oriented on your keypad.
So now I can go larger than 11.5 inches high.
That's right. You can go to that full 24 inches worth of paper.
Isn't that fantastic?
The mix and match feature is another really good one. What that does is it lets you choose a feature and choose an icon or a shape, choose another feature and choose another icon or shape, maybe even choose another feature and another icon and shape, and then push cut. So it's cutting multiple images at the same time using different features.
So now I can do a process when I'm cutting.
Yeah,
and have many.
Yeah. So if you're doing something like cards again, where you're using 3 different shapes with 3 different features, you can cut them all at the same time and keep going without having to repeat and stop so much.
Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah, it's really nice.
And you know, this is just a touch of what this incredible machine will do.
Yeah, there's more and more and more.
And there are just so many features that we don't have the time to cover them all today.
But let me just show you one more, because it's another one of my favorites.
All right, just one more.
Imagine that you have your image, and it doesn't fit on your scrapbook page because you want Mickey to be leaning towards your child.
Right.
There's a flip feature that will allow you to cut it out as a mirror image, so that now you can flip it and have the mirror image.
So it would just look the opposite.
Exactly. Isn't that great? I think that's a really usable function.
I think that's a fantastic function.
And don't forget that all of the original function options from the original machine are available on the new machine as well.
And you know, I can truly see a need, Heather, for both of these wonderful machines.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like in your kitchen, the difference between the microwave and the oven. Both are there in my kitchen for very different purposes, right?
Mine too.
I use my oven for cooking the larger portions.
And your microwave for your smaller projects.
Exactly. So, you know what? Let's talk about the wonderful USB ports. That's another similarity.
It really is. And the USB ports are in both machines, and they're there. Eventually, they will broaden your capabilities with both machines. They aren't quite there yet. We're still in development, but we will be releasing more information as it becomes available.
And you know what else? Another similarity.
There is a goodness.
There is the cartridges.
Yes.
They're good in either machine, any of the cartridges that you have.
Yeah, that's really important, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I want to know all my cartridges work in either one.
And I'll use them in both machines if I'm on the go or if I'm at home.
Exactly. So the choice is really yours. In this presentation, we've only given you a taste of what the Cricut Expression and the award-winning Cricut Personal Electronic Cutter can do. Come and explore both machines further at Cricut.com or at your nearest Cricut retailer. Thank you so much, Heather, for joining us today.
Thank you, Kathy, and thank you.
And until next time, happy crafting.